Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another sneak peek video. Today we've got Jacky 1v1 versus every brawler in the game, and she is ridiculously strong. With a couple caveats, we'll get there. First off, let's take a look at Jacky herself. Now, Jacky is a close-range heavyweight brawler, so you're going to have to get close to your enemies in order to do that damage. If we take a look at her stats here real quick, 7,700 hit points and a fast movement speed, that of a tank. Her damage is 1,820 per shot, and it's a short range, as I mentioned before. One really cool aspect is that she can attack through walls. Since it is a ground breaker, if someone's right on the other side of a wall of you and you attack, you can still do damage to them. Speaking of her super, it is called Holy Moly, which is a great name, by the way. Jacky drills a hole in the ground, pulling her foes to introduce them to her jackhammer. Of course, if they are very close to her, it actually helps her in terms of using her star power. And that star power that's going to be available whenever she launches is called Counter Crush. When receiving damage, Jacky returns the favor by converting 15% of the damage into a ground breaker counter attack. So basically, if you deal 100 damage to Jacky at very close range, she's going to deal 15 damage back to you. Her gadget that is also going to be available is called Pneumatic Booster. Jacky gets a burst of energy and moves 38% faster for 3 seconds. And Jacky's gadget is going to come in really handy because, of course, she has to be at close range in order to deal that damage. If you can't get there, use that gadget, make up that ground, and do your damage. It'll also come in really handy, like in Brawl Ball. Pop your gadget, grab the ball, and you can race towards that goal. Also, Jacky has some of the best voice lines that I have ever heard in Brawl Stars. I think they are hilarious, and I'll show you all of them right after the 1v1s. Of course, Jacky is a super rare brawler, so she shouldn't be too hard to get out of a brawl box. You shouldn't need to spend too many of those hard-earned gems to get Jacky. But if you are going to be spending gems, be sure...
Yo, here he goes, plugging his code again.
Do you want me to give you money for your fly honeys or not?
Chill, man. I didn't. Use code LEX.
Use code LEX. For these 1v1s, we, of course, have gadgets now in play. But I feel pretty good that I've done a decent job of replicating what the base interactions for all of these brawlers will look like. Now, with that said, let's hop into the first 4 brawlers who are just ceremoniously, here's the throwers and Piper, go get your butt kicked.
That's what you get.
Yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen, and of course, Ems couldn't be at full range or else Jacky couldn't even hit her, so she didn't get to deal full damage with her shot. It kind of is what it is, and of course the throwers, it's never a good test for them. What are you going to do? But the next few brawlers are more mid-range control-y type brawlers, and we'll see how they fare, but at the end there's going to be a twist.
Get some smacky!
Yeah, Penny gets slaughtered, but what happens if she uses her new gadget where she throws her super, uses her gadget, and then explodes, shoots last blast onto Jacky? Will that be enough to kill her? Let's find out. So yeah, she did kill her, however, it was just a split second too late. Jacky won that even with a super, which we don't use supers in these interactions, so Jacky won regardless. And while she was at it, she took down Gold Mecha Bo and Brock as well. And this next section I like to call Mythic Row. Let's see how the Mythics fare against Jacky. We would have used Colt's gadget, but he was dead before it even mattered. And Poco did use his gadget, but even with that extra healing was no match for Jacky. She just unloads so many shots so quick that if you don't have a ton of damage yourself or a ton of health, you're in big trouble. Now for another mythic.
Hey, leave me alone! Hey, leave me alone!
And now Rico, he gets absolutely slaughtered as well, and you're thinking, why is he up this far? But that's because that test didn't really count, because he has a gadget now as well. So what happens if you take Rico, stand him on top of Jacky, use his gadget, and then shoot? Let's find out. Yeah, that's much better, and that is Rico's actual score because gadgets are fair game now. I tried a few things to get Rico to try to beat Jacky, and there was just pretty much no way. If she gets that close to you as Rico, you're dead. But speaking of trying multiple different ways to beat Jacky, our next legendary Spike sure gave it his best shot. Here's the standard interaction. Yeah, that wasn't pretty, but what happens if Spike stands on Jacky, uses that gadget that does a ton of damage, and then spams shots as well? That will probably beat her, right? No, that wasn't enough either. But what if Spike uses Fertilize for star power, throws his super on his feet with Jacky inside of it, stands on Jacky, uses his gadget, and then spam shots? Surely all of that damage will be enough to take down Jacky, right? Okay, speaking of legendaries, how about Crow? How will Crow do? Standard interaction first. Pathetic. Even Gold Mecha Crow gets slaughtered by Jacky. But I told you that Crow's gadget was really good. Let's see what happens if we use Crow's gadget and then take on Jacky. I mean, yeah, he still dies, but look at the massive amount of difference that it makes in that interaction. Crow's gadget is really good. Now, speaking of gadgets that are really good, Carl's isn't like great, but it is pretty decent. If you stand in one spot, all of this stacks up and does a lot of damage. Is that going to be enough to take down Jacky? Maybe. Nope, didn't take down Jacky, but he did make it interesting. And Mortis had a pretty decent finish. He was able to get off 3 attacks and his gadget. Of course, he still lost, but it was respectable. Okay, while we're trying to find a way to beat Jacky, what about B? She was absolutely just crazy. If you pre-charge a super shot and have Honeycoat, she's probably going to win with 1 health, right? No. I mean, it was close. 420 hit points left, but even with that, Jacky still wins. I know, what we need is another tank to take down Jacky. They've got the health, they've got the damage. Surely they should be able to whip Jacky into submission. Let's see how BB, Frank, Primo, and Rosa stand up against another tank. They didn't stand up. They failed. Even BB with that gadget, giving her extra health, still went down. Jacky is ridiculously good if you can get in range. But Rosa didn't get to use her gadget, and her gadget creates grass, and if she uses plant life, she can heal herself while in the grass that she created. What happens then? Did you see who won? I mean, slow it down, slow it down. Yeah, I don't know who won that. So we're going to call that one a tie. There are 5 brawlers that have managed to best Jacky. Have you been keeping track? Do you know which ones win? Let's roll into number 5 and see what happens. That's right, the queen of her infinite thickness takes down Jacky, and big thanks to Mama's hug. If she's using Mama's squeeze, of course we're not using supers, she would lose. As well as if she didn't hit every single shot, she would lose because she only had 72 hit points left. One of the highest damage dealing brawlers in the game. The newly remodeled Daryl. Roll in here, buddy. Let's see what you got. It's only 100 hit points. Now there are a couple brawlers with very specific circumstances that can beat Jacky. Like for instance, our number 3. Shelly, with a fully charged Band-Aid, hitting all of her pellets from every single shotgun blast, will beat Jacky. But that's unlikely that you're going to get that exact circumstance. But technically, that is what can happen. And speaking of very specific circumstances, 8-Bit and Extra Life would like to introduce themselves. What's crazy is that Jacky kills him and almost kills him again after Extra Life comes back. Yeah, she's that good. That leaves only one brawler, and I know you all are super shocked to find out that Bull, along with his brand new gadget T-Bone Injector, which gives him more health, is number 1. Let's see how it turns out. So there you have it, all of the 1v1 interactions. Here is a list of exactly how all this went down. She fares very, very well, and if you can get in range, she is going to be a tremendous brawler. Now, I told you about Jacky's voice lines. Let's take a listen to some of the best voice lines that I've ever heard for any brawler in Brawl Stars.
I'll stick a in your and also seriously? This. What the was that? Hey, leave me alone, you dirty why I order. Holy hey, watch out, Chowderhead. Bore off. Ha, got you good. That's what you get. I got plenty more where that came from. How do you like them apples? You look bored. I'm wicked good. Jacked up Jacky does it again. This is one wicked ripper. Yeah, let's go kick some. Time to go to work. I'll fix this situation. Out of my way, jabroni. Drill skills, yeah! Driller! It's driller time! Come to Jacky and get some smacky. Hey, Chucklehead, come over here.
So you guys let me know, is she too strong or is her short range going to be enough to keep her in check? Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. You're gonna use your gadget, get close to them, and jackhammer them down. I'm such an idiot, man. What was I doing? And Jacky's. I can't even start again. Okay, what was I doing, Jackhammer? Okay. And Jacky's gadget is gonna come in. What's wrong with me, man? What's wrong with me? Seriously.